world champion Green Bay Packers after Chicago Bears engage the dangerous Detroit Lions at Milwaukee County Stadium. Veteran Max McGee will man the split end position for Green Bay. Max has been the Packers' leading receiver for 3 straight seasons. 240-pound Ron Kramer, deceptively fast for his size, is a brutal blocker from the tight end spot. Detroit's Wayne Walker kicks off to begin the game. Earl Grove fields the ball as the rest of the Packers clear a runway. Grove streaks 51 yards before he's caught from behind by Tom Hall at the Detroit 42. Bart Starr spurs the Packers goalward with a pass to Tom Moore, who battles for extra yardage. But the Detroit defense is one of the toughest in the league, and Green Bay is forced to settle for a Jerry Kramer field goal. It's 3-0 Packers. In the quarter, Green Bay grinds into Lion territory again. Starr hustles back and throws complete to Boyd Dowler on the Detroit 7. Fullback Jim Taylor goes airborne with a dive that takes him over the goal. The Lions throw him back, but they can't take away his touchdown. It's 10-0 Green Bay. The Lions counter with a field goal in the third quarter and are spoiling for still more points as Milt Plum passes. Willie Wood makes his presence felt with a timely interception and a great return to set up a Packer threat. Tom Moore takes off on that famous Green Bay power sweep. Jerry Kramer and Norm Masters clear the track, and Tom roars into the station to post 6 points. The Packer lead swells to 17-3. In the fourth quarter, the Lions are passing on every play in an effort to catch up. Plum pegs to Jim Gibbons, who dashes for a 22-yard gain. On fourth down, Plum is still pitching. He finds his man as Tom Hall takes it and tumbles into the end zone for a touchdown. Packers 17, Detroit 10. Packers get that one back on the first play after the kickoff. Tom Moore is loose in the secondary. Tom spins and dodges into the clear, and with a convoy of Packers to keep him company, Moore bolts 77 yards for the tally. That makes it Packers 24, Lions 10. Plum tries the airways for Detroit again, but Green Bay's Jesse Wittenden has his eye on this one. Jesse turns upfield and maneuvers beautifully on a 26-yard return. The Packers are back in the driver's seat. Starr spots Ron Kramer with a look-in pass, and it goes for a Green Bay first down on the Lion 42. Bart Starr cranks up and climaxes an afternoon of Packer pyrotechnics by pegging a 6-point pitch to Max McGee. Green Bay, stymied by the Bears in its first game, hits high gear against the Lions. Coach Vince Lombardi hopes they're on a way to an unprecedented third straight World Championship. The Packers, with a 1 record, have a chance to hang up a winning percentage as they entertain the Baltimore Colts at Bay City Stadium. Baltimore is in the same boat. Coach Lombardi is certain Johnny Unitas and company have a few surprises in store, but not as many as the Packers hope to spring on the Colts. Baltimore can count on Bart Starr to be at his passing best. Starr was the NFL's #1 passer in 1962, and he hopes to come out on top again. Jerry Kramer, who excels at his normal guard position, has also developed into one of the NFL's foremost place kickers. He'll rank 4th in scoring at season's end. The Colts' Johnny Unitas displays his passing magic to the packed house at Green Bay. Rookie John Mackey fields the ball and rips away to make it goal to go on a 42-yard play. Jerry Hill slams into the heavy traffic at the middle and makes it across. Baltimore takes a 7-0 lead after more than 21 minutes of scoreless football. It's still 7-0 in the third quarter, and that's Jerry Hill with the ball. No, it isn't. It's Green Bay's rookie Lionel Aldridge as he recovers Hill's fumble on the Colt 21. The Packers put their bulldozer into high gear. The Miller Highlights slow motion camera rolls as number 64, Jerry Kramer, clears the road for Jimmy Taylor, who circles in for a 9-yard gain. Starr crosses up the Colts as he backs up quickly and shoots the ball to Boyd Dowler for the score. Green Bay ties it at 7-7. Baltimore holds the ball for 4 downs, then it's back to work for the Packers. Bart Starr connects with Max McGee at the Colt 35. Starr comes back again and flips over the middle to Earl Groh. Groh is grounded on the Baltimore 5. Starr calls a quick pop inside, and halfback Tom Moore does the popping for 6 quick points. Green Bay pulls ahead, 14-7. The Colts fumble away the ball, but Green Bay can do no better as Earl Groh loses the handle. The ball goes to Bobby Boyd, and he doesn't stick around to say thanks. It's a Baltimore touchdown and a tie score at 14-14. Green Bay's back in front, 21-17 in the final quarter as Unitas uncorks a skyscraper intended for Jimmy Orr. Herb Adderley puts an abrupt halt to the scoring bid with an interception just short of the Packer goal. The all-pro defensive ace returns 39 yards before Jim Parker shoves him out of bounds. Bart Starr doesn't dilly-dally in moving the Packers into Colt property. Starr teams with Max McGee for a gain of 35 yards. When the Colts defense stiffens, Jerry Kramer tries a 42-yard field goal. It's good, but Baltimore matches the effort to make the score 24-20 Packers. Unitas attempts to launch another Colt drive, but Dave Hanner says no. Baltimore is thrown back to its own 14. Unitas gambles on 4th and 16. The move proves unwise as linebacker Bill Forrester knocks down the pass intended for John Mackey. The game is almost gone as the Packers take over. Tom Moore turns left end, bounces to the 1-yard line of Baltimore. Penalized to the 6, the Packers send Earl Groh sprinting to the tally that clinches the game. Green Bay wins it, 31-20, turning back a determined bunch of Baltimore Colts. Green Bay is now tied for second place in the Western Conference. The Los Angeles Rams are next to test the mettle of the Packers before a strictly partisan crowd at City Stadium. One of the brightest stars in the Packer galaxy is flanker Boyd Dowler. A fine punter, Dowler is en route to becoming the Pack's #1 pass receiver. In number 25, Tom Moore, the Packers possess one of the NFL's most devastating running backs. You'd have to go a long way to find a better defensive player than Herb Adderley. Herb's a double-barrel threat, returning kickoffs for long gains. The Rams kick off to open the game, and the fireworks start. Adderley fields the ball on the 2, while teammates clear a path for the ex-Michigan State speedster. Herb breaks into the open, and he's going for distance. Adderley scores on a 98-yard return, and Green Bay jets away to a 7-0 lead. Later in the period, the Rams come to life. John Arnett takes a Roman Gabriel pass and races 41 yards before he's snowed under by a host of dark jerseys. Zeke Britkowski, who later was traded to Green Bay, finishes the drive with a touchdown pass to Purvis Atkins. The Rams tie the game at 7-7. On the final play of the first quarter, Willie Davis and Bill Forrester dump Roman Gabriel in the end zone for a safety. The Packers regain the lead at 9-7. Bart Starr gets the Packer offense rolling in the second quarter. A slant-in pass to Boyd Dowler puts Green Bay on the Ram 29. The Packers provide excellent pass blocking for Starr. Bart hit Jim Taylor, who weaves through the Rams secondary for a 27-yard touchdown. Green Bay widens the gap to 15-7. Packers are on the move again in the third quarter. Starr passes to Max McGee, who takes the ball away from Bobby Smith. Max sets sail for the end zone and doesn't stop until he makes it. The 53-yard scoring play boosts Green Bay into a 22-10 lead. Later on, the rampaging Packers are at it again. Tom Moore cuts inside Fred Thurston's block and streaks for a 20-yard gain. Green Bay's fine balance is in evidence again as Starr goes to the air and connects with Ron Kramer for a touchdown that propels the Pack to a 29-10 advantage. Starr definitely has a hot hand. Tom Moore grabs this sideline pass and scoots to the Packer 40. Jim Taylor behind, terrific blocking, rocks the Rams as he gallops to the Los Angeles 25. Starr calls on Tom Moore, and the blocking proves just as effective as Tom is sprung loose for 18 yards. Jarring Jim Taylor caps the drive, fighting his way over from the 7. After 3 periods, it's Packers 35, Rams 10. John Roach is at the Packer controls in the final quarter. Rookie end Marv Fleming takes Roach's pass for 21 yards to put Green Bay in Ram land. Roach teams with Lou Carpenter on a down-and-out pattern as the Packers move 12 yards closer to a TD. Earl Grove takes care of the final yards on a bull-like charge to the end zone. Packers overwhelm Los Angeles 42-10 for their 3rd straight win, giving Green Bay sole possession of 2nd place in the West. As defending NFL champions, the Packers are prime targets week after week. The largest crowd in the history of Minnesota's Metropolitan Stadium turns out to see if the Vikings can come up with a little extra and upset the Kings. Speedy Elijah Pitts, one of the greyhounds of the gridiron, hopes to play a prominent role in a Green Bay victory today. A Packer field goal puts Minnesota down 3-0 at the start, and disaster strikes again as Bill Brown fumbles and Henry Jordan recovers for Green Bay. Tom Moore lights out on an end sweep, but Tom has the option to pass. Max McGee's on the other end and pulls it in for a touchdown. The Packers barge ahead 10-0. Following the kickoff, Fran Tarkenton is trying to pass for the Vikings. The safety man Willie Wood spoils the play with an interception to put Green Bay on the Viking 25. Bart Starr steps back and passes to Boyd Dowler. The snake-like Dowler squirms past the defender to make the first down at the 12. Seconds later, Starr aims for Ron Kramer. Touchdown Packers. Green Bay holds a comfortable 17-0 margin. Vikings turn the table on the final play of the first quarter. It's Bart Starr passing, intended for Jim Taylor, but Ed Shirachman comes up with a brilliant interception. With plenty of room to run, Shirachman sprints 47 yards for Minnesota's first score. It's 17-7. Another Viking fumble puts Green Bay on the attack in the second quarter. Elijah Pitts tries to pass, and he's a rousing success with a completion to Ron Kramer. Bart Starr elects to do his own throwing here, but Pitts still has a big hand in the play. That's Elijah making the reception for another Green Bay score. The Packers lead 24-7 at the half. The third period finds Green Bay leading 27-14 as Starr riddles the Viking secondary with a sweet 35-yard pitch to Max McGee, putting the Packers in field goal range. Jerry Kramer's 3rd placement of the game, this one from the 31, opens a wild and woolly 4th quarter. It's now 30-14 Green Bay. The Vikings strike back as Fran Tarkenton passes to the NFL's Rookie of the Year, Paul Flatley. The 29-yard touchdown draws the Vikings a little closer at 30-21. When Minnesota recovers a Packer fumble, Tarkenton's back in business. Fran fires a perfect pass to Jerry Reichgau, and it's goal to go. Bill Brown burrows through the Packers, and suddenly the Vikings are almost up there with Green Bay in a tight 30-28 thriller. Late in the game, the Vikings' field goal attempt from the Packer 10 is blocked by Herb Adderley. Hank Greminger picks up the ball, and with nothing but wide open spaces in front of him, Greminger pounds 80 yards to put the game out of reach. The Packers win 37-28 and breathe a great sigh of relief after a narrow escape from defeat at the hands of the fired-up Vikings. The Green Bay Packers, a surprise because they're only in second place in the West, meet the St. Louis Cardinals, a surprise because they are in second place in the East. This big interconference battle attracts a record crowd in St. Louis. Perennial All-Pro tackle Henry Jordan is one of the bulwarks of the rugged defensive line that the Cardinals will be trying to crack. Packers explode on the first play from scrimmage. Bart Starr gets off a mighty heave to Boyd Dowler, who makes a stumbling catch for a 45-yard gain. From the 1, Tom Moore runs right over Pat Fisher to rack up a Packer score. Green Bay leads 7-0 with the game just 3 minutes old. The pepped-up Packers carry the attack to the Redbirds once again. Tom Moore gets loose in the St. Louis secondary for 29 yards. The Cardinal defense gets tough, and Jerry Kramer is forced to salvage the drive with a 39-yard field goal. The Packers' lead jumps to 10-0 after 1 quarter. The world champions are gunning for more points in the second period. Starr throws, and Ron Kramer catches to rack up a 37-yard advance. Before you can say Elijah Pitts, the speed boy from Philander Smith College, bursts off tackle for 9 yards. Packers drive to the 1 where the going really gets tough. Jim Taylor demonstrates how to get over the traffic jam. Taylor's leap gives the Packers a 17-0 lead. The great Green Bay offense is simply running the Cardinals ragged. Elijah Pitts follows good blocking around the right side for 18 yards. Starr goes to the air and finds Ron Kramer in the flat. Rock-Yoon Ron stretches the play into a 26-yard gain before Jimmy Hill drags him down on the St. Louis 37. Once again, the Packers must settle for a Jerry Kramer field goal. The three-pointer makes it Green Bay 20, Cardinals nothing at halftime. Packers are looking for more in the third quarter. Bart Starr elects to run with the ball and tears away for 15 yards before Hill slams him out of bounds. On this play, Starr fractures his throwing hand, and he'll be lost to the Packers for several weeks. John Roach replaces Starr and tries to make a sideline connection with Max McGee. But Pat Fisher intercepts and returns 41 yards to set the Cardinals up on the Packer 27. From there, Johnny Johnson goes the distance in one big play. Bobby Joe Conrad, the NFL's leading receiver, totes a post-pattern pass to a touchdown. The Cardinals are on the scoreboard, but they trail 23-7. In the final quarter, the Packers thrust goalward, relying strictly on the ground game. Elijah Pitts powers for 9 yards. The drive carries to the 1 where Jim Taylor pushes into the end zone. Packers deal the Cards a stinging 30-7 defeat. At the same time, the 49ers are in the process of upsetting the Chicago Bears, which moves the Packers into a first-place tie in the West. Two weeks later, the Packers are still locked in a torrid struggle for first place with the Bears. Green Bay exposes its 6-game winning streak to the Pittsburgh Steelers at Milwaukee County Stadium. Packer fullback Jim Taylor is second only to Cleveland's Jim Brown in the league's rushing department. Taylor is headed to his 4th consecutive 1,000-yard season. Green Bay trails Pittsburgh 7-6 in the second period. Packer fans roar for more, Tom that is, and the swivel-hip speedster shakes loose on a 38-yard trip. Green Bay bogs down, but Jerry Kramer connects from 12 yards out, and at halftime, the Packers are on top, 9-7. Third quarter action finds John Roach uncorking a long pass that hits its mark. Tom Moore makes the grab for a 40-yard gain, and the ball's on the Steeler 1. Jim Taylor sews up the touchdown in the Pack hole sway at 16-7. Later in the period, Roach puts the Packers airborne. Rookie Marv Fleming snares the pass and hustles to the Pittsburgh 28 on a 33-yard play. Pittsburgh's vaunted defense is in for another shot. A power sweep to the right side with Tom Moore carrying is good for 7 yards. On a quick opener, Elijah Pitts goes in standing up to put Green Bay in front, 23-7. Pittsburgh's Ed Brown tries to get his team going. Brown's pass intended for Preston Carpenter is hijacked by Hank Reminger and returned to the Steeler 37. In the early moments of the final quarter, Jerry Kramer kicks a 37-yard field goal that lifts Green Bay into a 26-7 lead. The Steelers react quickly. Ed Brown launches a 33-yard pass to Red Mack in the end zone to trim the Packer advantage to 26-14. Green Bay boosters get another chance to cheer with 2 minutes left in the game. John Roach passes to Max McGee to put the ball on the Steeler 30. The Steelers get their lumps as powerful Jim Taylor bolts straight ahead for 11 yards. Packers pry open another hole, and Taylor blasts through to make it 1st and goal. Elijah Pitts cracks over for the game's final touchdown. Green Bay, featuring an earth-crunching ground attack plus the timely passes of John Roach, outclasses Pittsburgh 33-14. The Packers retain their share of first place in the West. 5 weeks later, the Western Conference Championship race is heading for a photo finish. The Packers, now a half a game behind the Bears, meet the Rams in Los Angeles. Jim Ringo is the immovable object that anchors the Packer line. The perennial All-Pro center is a terrific downfield blocker. Bart Starr is sound again and not afraid to run with the ball. An alley opens for Starr, and before the Rams can close it, Bart picks up 20 yards. Passing or running, Bart is a star of the Packers' favor. He teams with Max McGee for a first down on the Ram 25. From there, Starr dances back and makes another connection with reliable Max McGee. It's touchdown Green Bay for a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Dave Robinson kicks off for the defending world champions. Carver Shannon fields the ball in the Los Angeles 6 and immediately becomes entangled in a traffic jam. Shannon slips out of the crowded conditions and heads for the far sideline. Only great defensive maneuvering by Willie Wood prevents Shannon from going all the way. Carver's sensational play closes the first period. 3, and from there it's Dick Bass who pounds in for the equalizer. The score is tied at 7-all. Rams back on the attack. The Packers blitz Roman Gabriel, who just manages to get a pass away. Ben Wilson has it. Dave Robinson has Wilson, but the Rams are richer by 43 yards. Gabriel sneaks for the touchdown, but the Packers counter with a field goal to trail at halftime, 14-10. Green Bay has proved to be a great second-half team. Bart Starr gets his Packers rolling as he sprints for a first down. Starr, a master at mixing plays, rocks the Rams again by pinpointing Max McGee for 11 yards on a slant pattern. Starr calls the draw play, and Jim Taylor makes it work. Jim puts on a dazzling display of footwork as he weaves his way to a beautiful 40-yard touchdown. The Packers rally to regain the lead, 17-14. On Green Bay's next series, Starr passes to Max McGee. Max steals away from 3 defenders to get to the Los Angeles 34. Starr changes targets this time. He's good for 13 yards on a down-and-outer to Boyd Dowler. Starr retreats, and he's looking for McGee. The post-pattern pass accounts for a touchdown as the Green Bay lead mounts to 24-14. The steady Packer passer is bombing the Rams secondary with an aerial barrage in the final quarter. Ron Kramer takes Starr's pass for 34 yards. Starr and McGee collaborate on their 3rd touchdown of the game. Green Bay, with a tremendous second-half comeback, overpowers Los Angeles 31-14. Packers still trail the Chicago Bears, and the Western Conference winner will be decided in the final week of the season. Victory's a must for the Packers as they battle the San Francisco 49ers in the season's finale at Kezar Stadium. Green Bay's record stands at 10-2-1. 3 indestructibles who have played leading roles in the Packers' success story have been number 63, guard Fuzzy Thurston, number 78, tackle Norm Masters, and number 77, defensive tackle Ron Kostelnik. The Packers strike early in the first quarter as Starr, behind excellent protection, grooves a pass to Max McGee for 25 yards. Starr stays in the air, and with Max McGee, Max wraps this one up for a first down on the San Francisco 12. Tom Moore dives for the score, and the Pack tacks up a fast 7-0 lead. The 49ers storm back on the arm of former Packer Lamar McCann. J.D. Smith latches on to McCann's aerial for 21 yards as the quarter ends. Smith powers over for a TD, and the 49ers tie it 7-7. Later in the period, Bart Starr rips the San Francisco secondary to shreds with a bundle of precise passes. Max McGee grabs this one for 16 yards. Starr, severely rushed, drops back 15 yards before tossing a screen pass to Tom Moore. Tom cuts inside Fred Thurston's block for a first down at the San Francisco 47. Starr goes to work again and finds Boyd Dowler alone in the 49ers secondary. The 49ers waste little time making up the difference. J.D. Smith shoots through the Packers secondary en route to a 52-yard. The Packers will go all out in 1964 to again make Green Bay Titletown, USA.
This has been a special film presentation by Miller High Life, the national champion of quality.